Just want to highlight for you again, there's a lot of damage. So a state of emergency has been issued for both Ohio and Marion counties here. That's where we saw the most flooding. There's been roads that are just totally washed out, the infrastructure damage. That's going to take a while to repair. But for anyone that maybe you know somebody who lives here, you have a family member, a friend, or you yourself live in this area, there is an emergency shelter available. And there are several locations that be kind of sprinkling out there. Maybe the rain's a little bit heavier at times, but we're not talking about big downpours. That's good news. We don't need more downpours, but unfortunately there are more on the way. Future rainfall over the next couple of days. We're taking this out to Thursday morning, and this just gives you an idea of how much more rainfall we're going to add on to, you know, the 2 to 4+ inches that some of us have already seen. And unfortunately, when we look at where the worst of the rainfall is, it's in some of these areas that really do not need more rainfall because we did have that really dangerous flash flooding. But it's not an all-day washout kind of situation. It's going to be several rounds of rain. Some heavy downpours, indicated, of course, by the yellows, the oranges, the reds in here. So somewhere like Pittsburgh, by tomorrow morning, you're getting hit with some downpours. Becomes a little bit more widespread as we tell of us in the Northeast. We're sick of it, right? I don't want to see rain for a while, but unfortunately, we have another few days of it. And it's not just Tuesday that has the severe threat. We continue with the rainfall into Wednesday, Thursday. There's another severe threat for Thursday, and this one targets some of our big end that we're kind of transitioning from the spring pattern to the summer pattern. The last couple of days, we've had a lot of those kind of pop-up thunderstorms that you see in the afternoon, the evening, in the summer that, you know, the morning is okay, but just about every day, you know, you have the thunderstorms, right? Today, a little bit of a different situation. We're seeing, I don't mind a little bit of rain, but, you know, a heavy downpour, I'll stay inside, I'll wait, right? So we continue to play this out. More heavy rainfall farther to our north and west, kind of heading into Tennessee, though, as we look towards Thursday. Temperature-wise, we are staying on the warmer side. We're in the 90s across the board in Florida, but even in Raleigh, North Carolina. Now, well, communities in West Virginia specifically are still recovering after deadly flash flooding over the weekend. And unfortunately, we have more significant rainfall on the way. Take a look at over the next couple of days, the areas with the darker green, especially the areas of yellow. That's where we're looking at upwards of an inch or two of additional rainfall on top of what we already saw over the weekend. So even areas that maybe haven't seen any flash flooding yet, it's not out of the question to have some flash flooding over the next couple of days. So a few reminders. Of course, we always tell you do not drive through any flooded roadways. Turn around, don't drown. We say that for a reason because that's one of the most dangerous things you can do. And really, flooding actually ends up killing more people than tornadoes every year. And it's not just that your car can be swept away. There's also hidden dangers in floodwaters like electrical wires, sharp objects, a lot of washed out roads. That's something we're seeing in West Virginia as well. So all things that you want to avoid. Now, we're also talking about some storms that could be on the strong to severe side. Starting with Tuesday, this is the area we're most concerned about. Mainly as the evening goes on, we see more of those cells and some of the lines of storms that end up creating those damaging wind gusts, hail, tornado concerns. But you can see the yellows, the oranges, the reds here. We're looking at those heavy downpours as well, which is why I mentioned flash flooding. Not just Tuesday, into Wednesday as well, more of the same. Not an all-day event, but as we look ahead to Thursday, that's when we do have a level 2 out of 4 moderate risk area of severe weather into some of our bigger population cities as well.